Welcome back, folks. Sheepdog Smokey here, and as if we needed more proof that the response to a new strain of virus is being used as a political tool to overthrow the U.S. government because the Democrats can't accept 2016, we now have a report that Doctors Fauci and Birx used Imperial college model, which has been confirmed as a complete fraud, to convince President Trump that there would be 2+ million deaths from COVID-19. Donald J. Trump is not a perfect person. There hasn't been one for over 2,000 years. There won't be another one. But he is a man who truly loves this country and truly wants the best for it. And when two people who are MDs, and when he is not, say, if you don't shut the economy down, destroying lives in the process, 2+ million people will die, no one with a heart can say, well, let him die. 2009, we had H1N1. Every year we have just normal flu season. Flu alone kills more people than COVID-19. Barack Obama never did anything as far as shelter-in-place quarantine, shut down the economy, nothing. Crying out loud, he killed American citizens with drone strikes. The media loved him. And when there is something under Donald Trump and they say shut the economy down and he doesn't stop that, the media still attack him. At this point, we need to truly accept that there are people in the government who want this country to crash and burn. A judge in Dallas sent a woman to jail for 7 days because she reopened her business when he had not approved it, because she needed to make money to pay her bills and feed her family. She opened a hair and nail salon. I don't know if you go get your hair done or not. But watch what happens when they simply drop a comb. That comb is stuck into sanitizing solution. Normally, after your haircut is done, they don't even touch it while they're working on your hair. But a man next door to her, who was running a pet grooming salon, reported her. In the same city that let criminals out of jail so they wouldn't be infected with COVID-19, sends a mother to jail for providing for her family. Attorney General Paxton has already weighed in, and the state has ordered this woman's release, all but officially. And we have a judge who says that she should apologize for trying to feed her family. If that's not proof that liberals want people starving in their homes, or worse, losing their homes and then still starving, so they can use this election to demand power, nothing will wake you up. I've seen so many stories from nurses exposing that hospitals are pulling nurses who advocate for their patients away from those patients. Medical doctors who are still practicing and seeing patients saying this quarantine is wrong. YouTube constantly deleting a video where a woman exposes hypocrisy and a concerted effort to use medicine to control the country. Praise for a college dropout who created an operating system that he doesn't even work on anymore, when he actually admits that millions need to die to reduce the population. And I'm curious why we don't have more people shouting from their rooftops to end the insanity I'm never going to discount that Birx and Fauci hold a medical degree. Never going to say that I know more than them on medicine or the human body or anything of the sort. I will maintain that I have listened to medical doctors who are still practicing. And those who are still practicing and seeing patients daily, as Birx and Fauci are not and likely have not for many years, the ones still practicing are saying that Birx and Fauci are wrong. Now we have proof that the model they used is wrong. The economy should not have been shut down. We can use common sense. People should have been told, if you feel sick, see your doctor. Go to the hospital. If you just have a cold and you don't have shortness of breath and fatigue and cough and all these other symptoms, all you have is a cold, call your doctor. Don't go. You know, the same thing we do every year for flu season. If you feel sick, don't go to work. If you feel sick, don't go to restaurants, don't go to the movies, don't go to the bar. The same thing that has kind of been the mantra for my family, and when I entered adult life, I kept it. See, when I was a child and I would get the flu or I would get a cold or whatever, my parents would have me stay with my grandparents, who would put me on the couch under a blanket watching television, and I would eat chicken soup and take Tylenol and rest, feed a fever, starve a cold, all that good stuff. They never got sick from it because they knew how to act and be around someone who was sick. My siblings and cousins were not around me when I was sick. I wasn't around them when they were sick. Our parents took care of us using common sense. But since Donald Trump won the Electoral College in 2016, and liberals lost their ever-loving minds because they couldn't demand the Constitution just be ignored and their candidate be shoehorned into office, they tried to impeach for collusion, which they couldn't prove, and then they cried. And then lo and behold, a virus shows up. And they send in their lackeys to use bad data to demand the economy be tanked. And then their pet judges send people to jail for daring to work and feed their families. Morons in power threaten to arrest people for attending religious services. Just not Muslims doing it. Look at New York City, where de Blasio threatened Jewish people with arrest because they attended a funeral of a beloved man. But then he used tax dollars to send over 1,000 meals to Muslims during Ramadan. I don't know about you, but that is the epitome of respecting one establishment of religion and prohibiting the free exercise of others. We have so many people who should not only be out of office, but should be charged with dereliction of duty, breaking an oath, and so much more. But those people are still in office while demanding a man who has done nothing but work his hardest for no pay to help the American people above others. Since the day he took the oath of office, he has worked to secure our borders. When the virus was confirmed, he closed travel from the country of origin and was called racist. When the Democrats couldn't block the ban and they couldn't get him to remove it by calling him racist, they said, well, it's not enough and you weren't fast enough. While he was telling people, be careful, de Blasio was saying, go to the movies. Pelosi was saying, go to Chinatown. And then once people started getting sick, they blamed Trump. This is a coup, plain and simple. It's failing so far, but it is a coup. It is a concerted effort by the liberal side of politics to overthrow the government. all attempts have failed so far, so they sent in their lapdogs with bad data to tank the economy. And they will, in September, October, November, they will be saying, we will reopen the economy. We will let you earn a salary again. You have to vote for us so we can allow you to be free. I don't even know that Loki, as portrayed in the Avengers, would agree with this level of tyranny by elected officials. But hell, he only wanted to brainwash everyone into loving him. These people want to break your back and tell you to smile. And I'm tired of it. King George did far less than this. And 3% of the country rose in arms and kicked his military out. If the sleeping giant truly awakens, it will not be pretty. And I really hope that doesn't happen, but I'm not holding my breath. But let me know what you think. As always, be civil. We're not here to scream, yell, argue, call each other names. If one of these people show up screaming and yelling, give as good as they give, but don't be vulgar. You can still be an adult. The rest of us can be civil to each other. As always, please remember to like and share the video to widen the conversation, and make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so that you're not only part of the giveaway at 500, 1,000, and 1,500 subscribers, but also so that you will be aware of all new content. Until next time, have a wonderful day.